Thanks so much. He had a busy day and another brawl to referee. Meanwhile, Donald Trump is keeping his promise to crack down on illegal immigration. He's instructing ICE to ramp up arrests and deportations in big cities.
I want them to focus on the cities, because the cities are where you really have what's called sanctuary cities, and that's where the people are. I look at New York, I look at Chicago. I mean, you got a really bad governor in Chicago and a bad mayor. I look at how that city has been overrun by criminals.
So, well, Chicago residents, who, by the way, the president's going to be focusing on, who have been fighting against illegal immigrants in their community for years, might finally be getting the results they want. According to a senior Trump official, Chicago is next if they go too far. And the answer to that is they always go too far. Here to discuss that is Vashon Tungle, a Chicago resident. Now, you are, what presence have illegals done? What is it having the illegals in your community done to your town, to your city?
They've affected them with crime and drugs, and you have gangs like MS-13 that are just making people very, very scared. Since Donald Trump has been sworn into office, there has been over 1,300 daily ICE arrests that has been happening all across the country. That's over 100%. That's absolutely amazing. So this is what the people voted for, patriots like myself. And it's a shame that J.B. Pritzker doesn't allow law enforcement to do their job and help out ICE getting these illegal criminals out of our cities and whatnot, right, which makes you wonder, what the hell is really wrong with these Democratic officials that's going on in our country? They're letting out illegal migrants and criminals out of the back door and things like that. You even have protesters that was at this No Kings protest in Chicago and L.A. and New York, which I attended, by the way. I even asked some of these liberals, what did Donald Trump ever do that was bad, or what is your criticism of Donald Trump? They couldn't even tell me. So these people are absolutely insane. And this is just another Democratic playbook that J.B. Pritzker wants to do. I mean,
I think you have a mayor, might be the worst in the country. There's always an ongoing competition, a race to the bottom. I think he's got 18% approval rating, and he was going after ICE yesterday. Why?
We're going to continue to resist, and we're going to do it in many different ways, whether it's taken to the streets or to the courts or policy. One of the things that I am very proud of is that we are a welcoming city, which means our local law enforcement do not dub or behave as federal ICE agents.
So he's making a choice. He's choosing illegals over ICE and over you.
And I've been telling these people for the longest that Brandon Johnson prioritized illegal criminals and illegal migrants while Americans struggle and starve on the street. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And I just want to add that they always talk about how it's unconstitutional about what Donald Trump is doing, but it is literally against the Constitution to harbor illegals that have committed heinous crimes. So I don't know where Brandon Johnson is going with this, but this, in my opinion, is just another form of race baiting. And I don't know if he's at 18% approval rating. I thought he was in single digits, but
right,
I might be wrong.
Well, you know, I can't wait to see that. I've never actually saw that before, but maybe we will. Vashon, does it force you to change parties or check your party affiliation?
Well, me personally, I've never been a Democrat because they've just always sucked, in my opinion. But when it comes to like, you know, African Americans here in America, I believe it is time to switch parties. The Democrats, they're the party of the KKK. And, you know, they've never done anything for the hard-working class people, black, white, Hispanic, or any of the people that have always given them their vote.
Vashon, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate your passion. Ahead, as Trump deals with the overseas crisis after crisis, deranged Dems stoke division here at home.